One of the pleasures of my job is talking to some old mates. And one of my best old mates is Bob Steele, the 2 times winner of the Rolex Sydney Hobart Yacht Race. He sold his boat to Port Clitho and of course it won this year. So Bob, you feeling a little bit nervous about having sold your boat?
No, mate, no, it was a distant memory, but I mean, he did really well. I'm really pleased for he and the boys. There were about 5 of my old crew on board, and 3 of them are on my boat here today to go to Coffs Harbour. So they threw the celebrations in to be with me, which was fantastic. But great win on the mighty Balance a la Quest, and here we are with the little Quest going to Coffs Harbour, which is far more sensible, turning left at the heads rather than right into that cold country. So we're looking forward to a beautiful sail. Unfortunately, maybe for a couple of days, but I thought the weather was probably going to be a little bit more in our favour, but I think the breezes have dropped down. So there you go.
What's the latest word?
Well, I think the breezes have abated and they're a bit finicky at the moment. So we thought there might be, 10 to 20, but it's maybe not going to be the case apparently. But the boys are getting the latest details now, so who knows, Jeffrey? We'll see. We'll just have to play it by ear, mate.
So your Mod 10.8 is built in Turkey, so is she a Turkish delight?
Yeah, well, it's a Mills design, the UK designer, who's very well known and built some great boats. So we got him to design it, and then the Turkish fellows built it, and it's excellent, absolutely great product. Small boat, mate. You know, when you're getting older, you're supposed to have boats that are bigger, but I've got actually a boat that's smaller, 39 feet or 11.8 metres. So, it's going to be a harbour racer, but we take it offshore, and we had the good fortune of winning our division of the IRC championships here in Australia as soon as we brought it back. So we're looking for big things today, but the weather, we'd prefer it to be, up our backsides and going at about 25 knots downhill, but we'll just have to go the other way, I think, Jeffrey.
Right, what's your plan for 2016? What have you got planned?
Well, I think I'll do the IRC New South Wales Championships at Port Stephens at Easter time, around that period. Mm-hmm. That's usually a wonderful regatta up there, beautiful sailing, right time of the year. Not very far from Sydney, so everyone can go up and get back fairly easily. An excellent spot, so we're going to do that. And then, mate, I haven't really made up my mind, I'll see if I get out of bed the next day. That's I judge it by how good the next day is. If I'm out of bed, it's a bloody good day.
So it's a daily occurrence,
It's a daily occurrence. I've got to assess.
Not a plan.
I've been a bit cheeky this time because I've projected out till April. So,
oh dear.
Doing this particular regatta in Port Stephens. So, anyway, we'll try and win this one, and we'll try and win the next one, see where that takes us, mate. Someone might bail me up in the bar and say, hey, Bob, you're stupid enough to take it to Hobart. Now, I'd really have to have had a few on board to say yes, but never say never, Jeffrey. I might have to buy a bigger boat, who knows. Yeah.
Well, I believe there's a couple of 100-footers going for sale, mate. So.
Apparently, yeah. No, we'd be in the...
Maserati's for sale, she went well.
Well, very, very well. So we'll look at any of those offers as long as it's under 50 grand. No problem at all, Jeff.
Well, I'll come in with you, mate.
Yeah, good. No. Well, actually, I've been telling a few guys that the 75th anniversary of the Hobart is in 4 years' time. Now you can see the bit of age on me, but I'm wanting to take a few mates down. I'll put a few dollars in and get a bigger boat, and off we go for the 75th. I recall doing the 50th. I was just about to go on the 25th, but I didn't quite make the cut. But I did the 50th Hobart, and I wouldn't mind doing the 75th Hobart, mate. So there's something for me to have a think about, motivate me for the next 4 years. Have to get a bigger boat though.
Mate, you should go away more often. It sounds like you've been sitting on a beach somewhere on a mountain or something like that, thinking about what you're going to do. This is unusual.
When I sold the old boat to Clitheroe, I was lying on the couch, and my wife said, "What are you doing?" I said, "It's fairly obvious. I'm lying on the couch, reading the paper and watching the TV. Just made myself a cup of tea, and would you get me a beautiful salad for lunch?" And she said, "Get off your fat ass." So that was when I knew I had to buy another boat. So I bought the 39-footer, but I might have to do the same thing again and get a bigger boat a bit later on. She's very happy to see me go, actually. She didn't complain about the money being spent. She said, "Just get out of here, Bob."
She understands you well.
Yeah, she's got me pegged, mate.
Well and truly,
she's
mate.
Got me pegged, buddy.
Well and truly. Well, listen, that sounds like a good plan, Bob, Joe.
Yep. Well, if you're interested, Jeffrey, just got to give us a few dollars to do that campaign, and in 4 years' time, Sydney to Hobart 75th anniversary, we may as well win it, so we'll get a good boat. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Then we'll have to get some young blokes people to sail the thing for us, because we'll be in our wheelchairs or something in Zimmer frames by then, mate.
Sounds like a plan for the world on water, mate.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's all good, buddy.
Well, listen, have a great race,
Thank you, sir.
and we'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, you will, mate. Well, we're looking forward to today. I'd like the breeze to come in a bit, but that's life, isn't it? So
Yeah,
we'll
well,
just
it's
get out
very-
there.
No wind here, is there?
I've got a bottle of emergency medicinal purposes there. I might have to get that out there early. It's going to be like this.
I'll see you at the start line in that case.
Okay, buddy.
All the best.
Good on you, mate.
Right.
Hoorah.